Hey guys, it is Mike with Come the Night. Welcome back to another Song Suggestion Friday. This is the show where you put your suggestions for songs you would like me to review in the comments below. I pick 5 of those songs and those go into the following week's Song Suggestion Friday. Patrons of $10 or more a month can submit their suggestions for Song Suggestion Friday directly to me on Patreon. Those go into a poll. Patrons of $5 or more a month can vote on that poll. The top 3 go into Song Suggestion Friday. I pick 2 more from the $10 patron suggestions. I listen to these 10 songs, I give you my feedback, my opinion. This is just my feedback and opinion. I grade them on a plus sign, equal sign, minus sign. Plus sign means I would actively seek that song out again. Minus sign means I would actively avoid that song. I also do paid song critiques. If you have a song that you would like me to critique, you can email me at becomethenight@gmail.com. Also have a couple spots open for guitar lessons if you're interested. Let's begin. The Proverbial Below by Between the Buried and Me. Love the groove of this opening riff. Great phrasing on the guitar parts. The drums are accenting that riff perfectly. 37 seconds, there's a cool little lead line in the background, like that. 51 seconds, an organ comes in, was not expecting it, but really liked it. Bass tone is excellent, very present in the mix. There's lots of rhythm and feel changes throughout this song. 2:17, we get kind of like a John Carpenter sound, but it's layered over top of a piano. The way the verse vocals are sung is very subdued. I wasn't expecting it, but really liked it. Kind of has like a trancey feel. 4 minutes, we kind of have this like tom-centric feel and kind of an increase in our dynamic. And referring to what I was saying before, there's a killer groove throughout most of the song. The growl vocals are okay. I probably would have layered something else to make them feel a little thicker. Chorus feel is really cool, has a good melody. The vocals are definitely more gentle than I was expecting. Drum mix is great, guitar tone, excellent. At 7:25, the solos are pretty cool. I don't know, they were a little too counterintuitive for my tastes personally. Composition for this song is pretty damn good. For some reason, it doesn't quite get me there. I have a feeling it's probably the melody in the chorus. Just lacks a hook. Total grade for this song, equal sign. L.ULTIMA Diligenza di Red Rock. I think I pronounced that right, forgive me. Alright, so basically most of this song is repeating the same fucking theme over and over again, and if I had really enjoyed the theme, I probably would have liked it. I did not like the theme. I didn't hate it, it's just not that great. I do really enjoy the dynamic throughout the song. There was like a couple parts in the beginning where we had this real rumbly bassoon. That was pretty cool. Moving to a part with some pizzicato strings and some flute thingies. Good contrast against the main theme. The song's definitely cinematic. Song by itself is interesting enough, but I mean, just spoiler warning ahead, it was just kind of like the world's longest ball tease that had no climax to it. There was a part that kind of had 2 muted trumpets doing like opposite pan, really cool. I'm waiting for it to crescendo. It's been like 4 minutes and we finally get like a tiny one and then it drops off and like it keeps doing this thing where it'll like crescendo a little bit more each time. And it's like, it's definitely building some tension, but there's no satisfaction in any of it. And it kind of like, it bores me after a while. After our first crescendo, the woodwinds kind of take the main, either the main melody or a backing melody. I don't remember which, but I liked it. I like what they were playing there. There's lots of layering in the instruments, but as far as actual melodic parts and rhythmic parts, there's not a whole lot going on. Good layering, but compositionally not too crazy. At 5:28, you got a cool counter melody coming from the strings, and we're getting something resembling a payoff, and then it goes away again, and then later on we get another payoff, and it goes away again. Harmonically, there's some cool stuff in this song, but it just was not satisfying. Basically a very long Jaws theme rehash. Total grade for this song, equal sign. Utopia by the Dali Thundering Concept. We have some talking intro about burrows and shit. Cool melody on the guitar. Vocal screams are on point. Counterpoint with the rhythm guitar is cool. At 102, we kind of go more genty, good groove. I really like the mix on this. The drums might have been slightly more tack, more like 3K type shit than what I'm used to. But, I mean, if that's the only thing I can complain about, it's fucking great. Excellent guitar tone. Everything is clear enough so that you can actually understand everything that's being played. Clean vocals aren't really my thing, but they're good. One part, we kind of get this slap bass going. That was super cool. Great tone. Got some cool time changes throughout the song. At 2:56, there's a breakdown. Could have done without that, honestly. This really does have the structure of being a post-hardcore song, but instead, it's like, it's very, very clean. So they kind of make their own sound. It's the structure of post-hardcore, but with a different type of sound. I like that. At 4 minutes, we get this like softer, slightly jazzy section, has a cool saxophone part in it. Production all around is super crisp, sounds very big. Excellent composition, arrangement, and groove throughout the song. Total grade for this song, +. Winter by Oceans of Slumber. Vocals are very pretty, sound pure. It's a cool, clean guitar tone. I think it has like a hint of tremolo and maybe a modulator on it. The melody is great. That vocal performance has excellent finesse. The drums are actually very interesting but subtle. All the instrumentation is very cool but does not step over the vocals at all. It's very vocal centric still. At 2:35, we finally get our distorted guitars. Don't know that I like their tone. Kind of muddies it up a little bit. The growls in this song are really fucking cool. Excellent recording and mix. Crystal clear. Song as a whole feels mystical but passionate. Very interesting combination of sounds. You have this kind of mystical Celtic thing going on, and then kind of like an Opethian death metal type sound, kind of. At 4:36, I absolutely love the field change and the counterpoint guitar lead. Chord progression is very interesting throughout the song. Solo is pretty cool, though it was a little muffled near the end. Cool song, great vibe and dynamic throughout. Total grade for this song, +. Politically Incorrect by Tom MacDonald. Alright, so this is a rap song and the beat is highly repetitive. I actually really like this song a lot, but it's all lyrically based. The song is exactly what it sounds like lyrically. It kicks ass. I actually did like the beat. It was a little trappy for my tastes, but that little synth line that they had as a counter melody, or I guess the only melody, really liked that a lot. I honestly wish I had more to say about the song. I mean, the production's solid. It's a fucking rap song. It's hard to mess those up. But I highly recommend checking it out. I absolutely loved the lyrics of this song. And I mean, especially that last verse. Last verse was killer, dude. Total grade for this song, 2+. Electric Worry by Clutch. Very old school rock blues guitar tone. Oh my gosh, those vocals in the intro, so deep and just like weird sounding. Definitely not my thing. In the verse, they pick up a shit ton and they get a lot higher register. Those are really cool. I really like the feel of the guitar work in this song. I don't know what it is about it, but just the way that it's played feels great. Guitar work is stupidly simple, highly repetitive song, but I still enjoy listening to it. 127, we get a distorted harmonica solo. That was really cool. This felt kind of like a modern version of ZZ Top. It's basically blues rock at its most essential. Chorus is cool, quite catchy. Production is very full and loud. Great balanced sound. Bass has a really nice tone, very round. Blends great with the guitars. Guitar solo was definitely lackluster. Far too repetitive for me. Get a nice release into the bridge where everything drops out except for the vocals. Song is tasty with a good groove. If you like blues rock, you'll probably dig this. Total grade for this song, =. Heavy is the Head by Zac Brown Band featuring Chris Cornell. Super dirty bass. The intro guitar effects are really cool, and just the guitar tone throughout this is very interesting. I was not expecting this much variety from Zac Brown Band. Typical Chris Cornell vocals. And the guitar tones kind of have like this a little bit of a fuzziness to it, but it's against like completely clean drums. That sounds excellent. The kick is huge. The snare is pretty snappy. I'm pretty sure I just heard an odd time signature in a Zac Brown Band song. That's really cool. Melodies and the vocal performances, excellent. Great groove in the whole song. And they definitely were very mindful of what was going on rhythmically. Zac Brown Band always manages to surprise me in a good way. They had some weird distortion on the vocals. Don't know if I liked or disliked it, honestly. Production on this is very good. Super clean, built a great soundscape. Excellent dynamics throughout. This song is pretty kick-ass. Total grade for this song, +. The Revival by The Deer Hunter. Kind of like a 60s boogie with like a classic rock type of guitar tone. Very interesting sound. Vocals are different, but I like it. Kind of surfer guitar feel in the verses. Really like the guitar tone and the guitar licks that were played during those parts. Harmonically, there's lots of cool stuff happening here. Pre-chorus is awesome. I think it's the only time it happens too is at the beginning of the song. Cool rhythmic accents in there, cool synthesizer counter melody that comes after the melody. Backing harmonies, awesome. Chorus kind of has like a samba beat to it. Chorus melody does not satisfy the buildup of the rest of the song. It's not bad by any means, just did not give me the resolution I was hoping for. Verse melody's great. Production is very roomy, good sound, kind of makes the whole ensemble feel larger than what it is. Their bridge at 3 minutes is like super chill, great contrast to the rest of the piece. Their drummer has a great feel, just great instrument parts all around, to be honest. Very interesting. Lots going on and fun to listen to. Total grade for this song, +. Nightfall by Blind Guardian. So your usual Blind Guardian type of intro type of thing, got flute and acoustic guitar. I've already talked about the vocalist at length, as well as tone, production, all that stuff. Love the feel at 30 seconds. The melody and vocal performance at that 30-second mark were super fucking dope. The production's okay, it's definitely vocal forward, and the lead guitar lines that were supposed to be complementing the vocals were too buried. What I'm supposing is the verse melody is kick-ass. Great use of vocal harmonies throughout. You can tell the song is very Celtic influenced. At 208 we get both a field change and we kind of chill it out a little bit. We change our dynamic, good use of dynamic. The lead guitar melodies throughout the song are excellent, but I'll get to that frickin' quote-unquote guitar solo in a second. Has great dynamic throughout the entire song. It barely misses being cheesy and still manages to stay epic. My only real complaint is I wish that it wasn't quite so dry a mix. I wish they had more room on it. At 302 begins this guitar lead and harmony work in this bridge that are just awesomely melodic and very well written. Also played very well. Great taste and great feel. This song is kick-ass. Go check it out. Total grade for this song, 2+. Train Song by Vashti Bunyan. Wow, the recording quality. Vocals are very, very pretty. The melody is also very, very pretty. Pretty sure that there's only a guitar and upright bass. There might be a mandolin. I don't think there is, though. You can definitely tell that guitar has nylon strings and is hand strummed. From what I saw, this recording is from 1996. It feels very ahead of its time. Sounds like a recording that would have come from like 20 years earlier, but as far as I understand it, it's from Columbia. Chord progression is very simple, wasn't necessarily a turn-on for me. Guitar work, also very simple. Again, not a turn-on for me. It's a very bare bones from the heart song. Really not much else here. It's a very simple song. It's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds long. Very pleasant in a melancholy way, but I'm positive there's some of you that would really enjoy this, so I might recommend it to you. Total grade for this song, =. My first suggestion for you this week is Up in the Sky by Joe Satriani. This has some really cool guitar work in it, a great melody throughout, cool feel. One of Joe Satriani's shortcomings is always that everything else in the song except the guitars is overly simplistic. This also falls into that category, but I still really enjoy it. My next suggestion for you is Truth by Devin Townsend Project. A sonically enriching experience, lots of layers, lots of sonic depth. Like, you could dive into that tone for days. My last suggestion for you this week is Stargate SG-1 Opening Theme by David Arnold and Joel Goldsmith. This is just an excellent main theme to one of my favorite shows growing up. I still love this show. It has an epic, adventurous feel and outstanding orchestration. That is it for Song Suggestion Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your suggestions in the comments below. $10 or more a month gets your suggestions directly to me. $5 or more a month gets you to vote on that poll. Again, also doing song critiques of your original work. Email me at becomethenight@gmail.com. Also have guitar lesson spots available. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Become the Night. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!